Yeah. I know. That's the fun of it. Breaking it down and rebuilding it again. No, but for real, guys, I just want to make sure, you guys are, getting the install right and, not causing some breakages to the kit. It has happened. A couple customers, it was due to just a couple little tweaks they had to do to the install. And, what I can tell you is, if something happens, just give me a call, guys. Just, I'll take care of you. We'll figure out what happened, and we'll get you back in, bash mode again. So the first thing, just remember to take these shocks, the original shocks. They're in this hole right here, factory. I need you to bump these to the outside hole right here. Okay, bump them to the outside hole on both sides. There's a nut that's usually right here. Factory. You need to zip that nut off and put our collar on there. That collar bumps this shock out just a little bit further. It gives you more room and clearance down, through these areas. And I'll go over that here in a minute. So that's the first thing you want to do. Get that out of the way. Get your shocks out of the way. Okay. The next thing I always say is, put the kit together. The shock and the anchors. Put them together. You basically just have a screw back here with a little rubber O-ring. Push the screw through the rubber O-ring, through the end of the shock rod, and then screw it into the anchor. Okay, just put the anchors on your shocks first and get them ready, and then I'm getting ready to show you what we do next here. So I get those ready, and then we're going to zip these two screws out right here. Okay, the stock screws, zip them out on the cage bracket, the lower two. All right, zip them out. We provide longer ones. Zip the longer ones in. All right, and then you're gonna, after you have your shocks, you slip them back through there, with your anchor that's already on there, and then you're gonna catch it right there. Okay. Let me get my pen so I can show you guys. Right here. Okay. So we have added a couple things to the kit, guys. One of them being a couple more rubber O-rings, for the outside right here, for this screw, and one for this side here as well. And then for the nut right here, we have a lock washer. And what we're going to do is put these in a kit as well. And that's going to just ensure that the shocks don't fall down. And that's what's been happening to a couple people. The shocks they just kind of maybe put them in there or didn't realize that they needed to be, see, I'm pretty stout right there, and they're hard to move. But what would happen is they would fall down here, down in that area, and then the shocks would have nowhere to go, and they'd hit off of the shock tower, and they would just blow out the front right here, even with these little rubber O-rings here. Now, so the one thing you want to do is make sure these are up as high as they can be, and then that lock washer, crank it down from the front and the back, and try to get them up as high as you can and get a nice lot of motion in there. And this kit will work well for you guys if it's set up that way. It will definitely work pretty well. This is pretty self-explanatory. Just make sure you put your little rubber O-ring underneath the screw right here. It'll just help you. Guys, here's the thing. The metal in this industry, it is what it is. This is what we have to work with. But what we're doing is going to blow your mind. We got some better metal coming to the industry. Right now, we just, we want you guys to see what our ideas are, for these kits. Are they going to get better? Absolutely. That's what we stand for, guys. So go out and do what you love to do. And, if things happen, just reach out to me. I got some spare parts, out of my personal stash that I can send you guys, if things happen. I just want you guys to help us out, help us grow, so we can come out with better products. And, the more you guys like and share and our content, you know, it goes a far way for us to be able to come out with new products. One of them, you know, we're making, you know, some more pieces right now for this SRP kit, and a lot of people don't know what it even is. And what I can tell you is, like, I've tried it on this Lasernut, and it's pretty amazing. Like, the recoil on it is absolutely amazing when you're going over like bumps or going over rocks. It's just a lot faster. And, you know, as far as like a preload, whenever you're going off, you know, going into a jump, you know, this thing just like, it wants to just launch. And, you know, I tried this out on the DB Pro, and I was just like blown away. I couldn't believe that it performed that well. And, you know, I just never expected it, you know, because it's, you know, it's just such a cheap upgrade. And I think the industry just doesn't even really know what it is yet. And, you know, basically it's a pretty, like, you know, intuitive design here. You know, they put, you know, a stronger shock rod, and instead of the plastic ones, they come with the, you know, the stock shock. And there's a little rubber black O-ring back here. That was a little bit hard for me to get on. You guys probably figure out a different way. There's another little rubber black O-ring on here and there's one at the top up here as well. And then, so what you do is you put the rubber O-ring on, put the spring on, put the other O-ring on, then, you know, turn the shock rod on, and all this fits right over top of everything. So you know, once you get all that together, this puts right on. But, you know, it's pretty nifty. You guys might want to try that one out. You know, I can't remember what it cost online. I think $12, $12.50, something like that. But yeah, give that one a try, guys. I think you're gonna like it. And you know, give me your feedback. I'd love to hear some of your feedback. Sorry this video was a little bit long for you guys. I just wanted to make sure I went over, you know, some things that, you know, may have been a little confusing about the install. And you know, just remember, guys, we truly appreciate all your support. We really look forward to bringing like better parts to this industry for you guys. So please just you know, reach out to us if you need anything. And we look forward to seeing some of your rigs and you know, put in our gallery. And you know, just send us some videos, guys. Over and out.